Venturing into the dark world, the light warriors pursued the dark cloud. After battling the deadliest adversaries they have ever confronted, they liberated the dark crystals, within which the dark warriors had been sealed. From them, the light warriors learned of how the world began in void, and shall end in void. A fate that would be brought about by the flood of darkness summoned by Xanda, which had given birth to the malevolent dark cloud. Knowing that destruction could only be prevented by the combined hope of both the light and the darkness, the dark warriors joined forces with the light warriors to confront the dark cloud as the adventure concludes.
And with that, let's march forward. Azure, lead the way. He does have the best looking, I don't know. I don't like that sprite. That sprite's kind of dumb. That one's really dumb. I don't know. It's between the Hunter and the Mystic Knight as far as the coolest of our overworld sprites. But Gatai already got to lead to his crystal. Azure had that privilege robbed of him because of me forgetting. So he gets to lead us in this final march to confront the dark cloud and stop it from returning the world to void. I am the dark cloud. I will turn both this world and your world of light back into utter void. We won't let you do that. Ha ha ha! This is the dark world. I cannot be defeated here with the power of light. Well, what about the power of darkness? It's not just the light warriors. We'll hold off your dark power. What? If you do that, you'll perish. See, I'm fashion forward. I can say perish without a battle triggering. That is how powerful I am. We will not allow you to return this world to void. Charge! Rah! Suppress the dark cloud's power! The power of the dark crystals is lost, but I don't need it anymore. I'll defeat you, and then turn this world into void with your power of light. Perish, light warriors. I can also say that word to trigger battles. Brah, 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 brah. Final boss, the Dark Cloud, or in official translations, the Cloud of Darkness. This weird-looking lady with wispy demons floating from her. Attack! And other stuff. Turtle shell? I'm not entirely sure if safe really works against this boss. I've seen some suggestion that it does, but I'm also not entirely certain. But no, not you. I didn't want to cast on him because he's going to get negated as soon as he switches weapons because of a glitch. Flare wave! Ugh. Yeah, that didn't really seem to do much. Okay. More shurikens! Because there's a weird glitch where when you go into the menu or whatever, you lose your buffs. Shuriken throw! What I want you to do, then, is God's Wine on Gatai, and Gatai attack. And Gaudia, cure for yourself. Delete, power up! Cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha! The most important thing is keeping Gaudia alive. Ugh! So much damage! Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha! Throw more shurikens! Actually... Crystal shield! Crystal shield! Daryl, protect yourself! And then, use an elixir on yourself to heal. Azure. What do I want Azure to do? Fight! Yeah, just fight. And then Gaudia, cure 4 yourself. Cure 4! And now Daryl, back to shurikens. Throw the shurikens! And then you... Life to Gatai! No, another flare wave! Urgh. Not the most exciting boss battle, but it's just a war of attrition while trying to manage your resources and keep your health up. Attack! Attack! And then Gaudia, heal yourself while making sure your sage doesn't die, because if your sage dies, you lose life too. And trying to recover with Phoenix Downs is extremely difficult and relies very heavily on the turn order. Urgh. Shuriken. Shuriken. Attack. Actually, let's go back to the double shields and elixir yourself. Cure 2. Life 2! No! You guys try to keep Gatai up for the turn. You cure 2 the sage. Actually, you cure 2 yourself. Azure, support Gaudia. Gatai, heal yourself. Gaudia, life 2. Cure 2. Cure 2. Flare wave. Life. Okay, you don't need the double shields anymore. Shuriken! Shuriken! Attack! Try to get Gatai back up. Gaudia needs to heal himself. Another flare wave! Azure just barely hangs in there. Shuriken! Just keep throwing the shurikens. You're our main source of damage. Basically, the ninja does all the damage while everybody else just does what they can and tries to stay alive. That's this fight. Assuming you have a ninja. Last time I did this, I didn't have a ninja, and it was excruciatingly difficult. Crystal shield! Gatai, this time you protect yourself with the shields, and try to heal yourself with an elixir. And then Gaudia, Cure 4. No, Gatai! Oh, he survived thanks to his shields! The flare wave came, he put both shields in front, just... and endured the hits like a champion. I can't believe the double shields actually paid off. Running low on shurikens, but she's also gotta be low on health by now. Duh! Azure, Cure 2 yourself. Gaudia, keep the shields on. And Cure 2 Daryl. Because... or Gatai, whatever. I think I called him Gaudia. Gaudia needs to heal himself. No! Alright, good Cure 4. Adequate Cure 2. Azure, Cure 2 yourself. Gatai, Cure 2 Azure. Gaudia, Life 2 Daryl. We need our ninja back up. There's another flare wave. So much damage. Last 2 shurikens. Make them count. Azure, you fight as well. Gatai, whip your weapons back out. Your Ragnarok. And your Masamune. And attack! Gaudia, I know Azure's injured. Lots of people are injured actually, but you need to keep yourself alive. Because if I lose life 2, then that's the worst thing that can happen. See, look how much less damage you do with other people. Azure, no! I would have liked to have everybody alive, but it didn't work out quite like that. But the important thing is victory! Yay! Dee 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 do do dee do dee. Dee do dee do dee dee do dee do dee dee do dee do. Dee do dee do dee dee do dee do. Oh no! Gatai stole Azure's lead spot because Azure's dead. In the beginning, the void was the void, then light and dark were made. Everything was born, then stars, moon, water, fire, and life. But life gave birth to something more, dividing the light and dark, an energy called hope. When light and dark overlap, and all would return to void, 4 to divide them shall appear. Never forget that their power is the hope of the people. Time washes away all, dreams, despair, love. But do not be swept away, look instead to that place. To the light which shines after all else is gone, hope. I would have read the first line better, but I was rushing it because I didn't remember how much time they give you before it auto scrolls up. and I didn't want to miss it. But then after that one, I realized, yeah, there's plenty of time. I can read these a bit more properly. Wow. No! Gatai stole Azure's spot. Azure was supposed to lead us to victory, but instead we're just dragging his corpse as we come out of the portal. Hey everyone! Daryl, Azure, Gatai, Gadia! You did it! You really did it! I knew you were the real thing. Aren't they amazing? Come on everyone. Oh, let's go home. It was a long and arduous battle. But we did it. We saved the world! We defeated Zand, who was not pleased with his gift, and took it out on everything, trying to destroy all like some petty child. And he was defeated, and then we stopped the world from being destroyed by Void. Thanks, old man. It was nothing. Well, I guess it's time to go back to Amur. And his friends come out to welcome us back. Hello, everyone. Thank God you're safe. What are you talking about? It was a cinch. We all sound exactly the same. Thanks to you, the world has been saved. Ha! Whenever you run into trouble, count on us. Come see us anytime. You can train with us. Ho ho ho. Farewell. Goodbye, old man. You people who were never given names. You were important characters in the end, apparently, but not important enough to receive names. It's Salonia. I'm home. And then Alice with just his completely inappropriate voice. Thank you, Prince Alice. King Alice. Your hearts of light saved the world. It is we who should It is we who should say thanks to you. I'll never forget the courage you've taught me. Truly, thank you so much. Goodbye, Alice. We shall probably never meet again. But maybe we will. We have this airship to explore the world. I'm sure at some point in our lives we would have reason to set forth once more from the floating continent for no other reason than to visit our friends. And this is a neat little scene because we get to see an inside of the Nautilus that exists only for this part. We're approaching Canaan. Well, we're almost there. I'm sure Granny's waiting. I'm getting off too. Dash, why are you going to Canaan? Serena. Oh, you're going to see that girl. Cut it out, you're embarrassing me. Yes, that girl, that if we hadn't talked to people in towns, we would have never had context for. But she's apparently important enough to have in this scene. Granny! Don't do that. I'm shy of hugging in front of people. Rah, rah, rah. Serena! Dash! Don't leave me ever again. Never. We'll be together forever. Granny! What are you doing? You're hugging me! Oh, I give up. People? Oh, sorry. Did I show off too much? Call me when you go on your next adventure. Oh, no you don't. Dash, don't let her get you under her thumb. Shut up. Come visit us anytime. Granny will cook you up a special meal. Thanks. Later, Sid. Dash. And unlike our other friends, you just live in a neighboring town, so we wouldn't even need the airship. It's just a day's walk through some useless monsters. Assuming we get to keep the crystal's powers, for all we know after this, we'll lose all of our strength and just become ordinary people. Princess Sarah, let's go back to Sassoon Castle. No, I don't want to. I want to have fun with you a bit more. Don't go back just yet. Huh? But Princess, don't be so dull. I want to be with you a little while longer. Why are you blushing? Come on, let's go back to Ur. What a dumb town name. Ur. Ur. The people are here to welcome us back. It's Ur. We're finally home. Let's go. I changed my dress for the occasion because color palettes are weird. They restrict my clothes. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I'm used to it. That's just the world we live in. Welcome home! Daryl, Azure, Gatai, Gadia, welcome home! Hi, Dad, Mom. We did it! Well done! Truly well done! You worked so hard. Welcome back! You saved the world! You really were the Light Warriors! I'll give you this as thanks. Kiss. Hey! The world has been freed from darkness thanks to your hearts of light. Thank you, Light Warriors. Oh no, another earthquake! The world's being destroyed again! Oh, the light! The crystal has returned to its place. Beautiful. The darkness parts, and light shines upon the world. It's a new dawn. So that was a good earthquake. Just as the story began with an earthquake that sealed the crystals under the earth, so too does it end with the earth shaking as the crystals return back to where they belong. Out from under the earth. And in the sky, apparently. I guess they just float up there normally. And now it is daytime. Does that mean that it was abnormally dark throughout the whole journey and it just wasn't portrayed through the graphics because everything would be too dim or grim otherwise? Such graphics for the final screen, although that's not exactly how the region looks. And there's supposed to be another town, Kazus, down south, next to those other mountains. But whatever. Victory! Cast! That was Final Fantasy III, and now we get to see our heroic heroes. Daryl, the level 50 ninja. And this is the main reason why I don't like doing 2 ninjas, 2 sages. This screen right here, why does he have a knife? Azure, level 50. Because of this screen right here. I hate having everybody look the same. I want them all to look different. Gatai, level 50. And that's the main reason why I didn't do 2 sages, 2 ninjas. That's the main reason why I don't like doing that. 1 ninja and 1 sage is fine just because I feel like that's practically mandatory. Gadia, level 50. I have done it without ninjas before though, but never without sages. The best I've done is 0 ninjas and 1 sage. Sarah! But for that final screen, I just hate having everybody look the same. Sid. So it always bothered me. Dash. Elia, the one who died. For real, unlike Dash, who only faked died. 4 old men. Still no names for them. I wonder if the 3D Alice. I wonder if the 3D remake gave them names. I can't remember. I've only ever played through that once. Dorga. And I only played through it once and I remembered preferring this one. I'm not sure if I still would prefer this one. Oon. But I remember preferring this one. There are certain things that I remember not liking about the 3D remake. But also when I played that, it had been so many years since I played this original that some of those opinions could have been off or could have changed. There were certain things I remember being bothered by. I liked some things though. And overall, I just felt like when I was done with the 3D remake, I just felt myself feeling like I preferred this one. But it's been so long since I've played the 3D remake that I'm not sure if that opinion would still hold up. But I also don't care enough to like go and buy it or anything to see if I would feel differently. I'd rather just stick with this one. because they're both perfectly fine. Everybody has knives. Why not give the bard and the hunter their specialized weapons, like the harp or the arrows, especially because you're probably going to see knives in your run from wizards and stuff. But I feel like it's much more likely to have seen the graphics for arrows, or especially harps. Harps especially. That would be an opportunity to show off the harp graphic to somebody who didn't use the bard. Because if you didn't use a bard, you probably didn't use harps at all. Because the only other job that can equip harps is the ninja. And you're probably not going to be equipping your ninja with a harp over all the endgame swords and crap. Maybe the Lamia harp if you care that much about confusing enemies, but the ninja is so strong that you can just one-shot those enemies rather than bothering to confuse them. The end. And that was Final Fantasy III. Thanks for watching.